Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, and this is another hair video. I don't do a lot of hair videos, but you'll see me randomly do hair videos, makeup videos, tutorials. You'll see me do fashion trends or segments where I'm teaching you how to switch up your outfits and to get more out of one outfit and make an outfit into 3 different outfits or more using accessories and things like that. You'll hear me speak about life, things like that in general. And yes, cooking, and sometimes you'll see me doing crafts or sharing my crafts. So let's get started today. This is something that God put on my heart to do because we know okra is really good for hair gel because of the slime that it produces and all the good nutrients that it has inside. We also know that flaxseed is really good for hair gel. We also know that aloe vera is really good too for nurturing your hair as well. So with all that said, let's go into it. This is what I came up with. I also know that honey is really good for your hair, and it's also great humectant. It pulls in moisture. Now, if your hair is already very moisturized, you don't need too much honey in your products, but it's good for your hair. I need a little more moisture sometimes, so I used honey, and I also use glycerin, vegetable glycerin. You can use this for your skincare and all that. It says it right there, but I also use it for my hair. So if you're going to use glycerin and honey, you don't need to do the same amount of each because glycerin also is a humectant too. It can act as a humectant. So going further, what I've put into my hair gel, this is, I put a teaspoon of hibiscus powder, teaspoons of I wrote it down, so 2 teaspoons of golden cactus honey, which is organic. I have a teaspoon of aloe vera powder, 2 teaspoons of glycerin, and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Olive oil is also great for conditioning your hair as well. That's the first one, and this is the one that has the color into it. So when you put it in your hair, it's like a colorant. Now the thing about this is, when you put it in your hair, even though it seems slimy, it wrenches off pretty good. Let me give you an example. This is the first one. So what you're going to do is put some in your hair, in your hand, right? Like this. You're going to rub your hands together, and you want to wet your hair, so you can put some butter even in your palm of your hand, like that. And you're going to put it onto your hair. This hair I've already been washed and conditioned. You're just going to put it onto your hair, just like this. You see what it's doing to my hair? First of all, it's nice and smooth. And I'm just putting it onto my hair. Make sure your hair is a little damp. Just a little. You notice it's not even wet like that. It's not wet like that. Just a little damp. And this is what it's going to do to your hair. That's the first gel, okay? The second gel is this one. It's just glycerin, water, and xanthan gum. You can put a little aloe vera in if you want. You can add an essential oil like peppermint oil, which is really good for my hair, argan oil. You can put a little bit of like, what is it, lavender, not too much. You always want to do a skin patch because it is essential oil. You can break you out if you're very sensitive. But this is pretty much the second one. And I use pretty much water, xanthan gum, and glycerin. And there's different textures to this. You can do the thicker, the looser one, where it looks just like water and it's a little bit loose like this, or you can make it thicker. So this one is the xanthan gum. I'm going to show you how to use the xanthan gum. Same thing, okay? And what you can also, if you want a tighter hold of your hair gel, you can add the xanthan gum right over this. Again, just wet your hands a little. I have warm water in my sink, so I can just, it's not running all the time. Just put the warm water in the sink, and you're just going to put it over your hair just like this again. Just like this. Mist coat your hair, okay? From the roots all the way to the tip, and you can drake your hair, your fingertips through your hair, or you can use a comb. Just to make sure it coats all the way through. You see that? So, see? So that one's done. And that's pretty much what I do when I put curls back into my hair, when I allow my curl pattern to really pop. Like right now, this is my hair without the mixture. But when I wet my hair a little bit, right? And you can use the same stuff that's on your hands, wet your hair a little bit, put this right back in your hair. You don't want to waste your product. And just put a little more as you go if you need it. Just make sure you put it from roots to ends. Roots to ends. And if you want it evenly coat and you want to make sure there's no clumps on your hair when it dries, just use your comb, a nice wide tooth comb. That way it coats it more evenly. And so make sure that you don't see any white residue. Okay, no white residue. And because I want to put a little coloring, because my first gel that I spoke of has a hibiscus flower powder that has a little color to it. I want to add a little color to it. So again, just a little bit. Wet your hands a little. Coat your hands with the gel. Warm it up. It'll melt into your hands more. It will be a little slimy and sticky, but it wrenches off from your hands really easy, so it's not a big deal. And from and as you keep this product in your hair, day 2, you'll feel the moisturizing properties of the oils that you use, like the olive oil, the glycerin, the honey. You'll feel you'll feel the healing properties of it. You'll feel the moisture. It'll be nice. Your hair will be nice and soft. Now, when it dries at first, it feels crinkly. Not gonna lie, and a little hard. But like I said, as time goes by, day 2, it feels so soft, and it gets softer. So that's what I notice about my hair. I have 4C, 4B hair, and all that good stuff. And yet my hair, over time, with moisturizing, with conditioning, moisturizing, and adding wet water to my hair to help my curls come out, through time my hair has changed. You just have to know what your hair likes and pay attention to your hair. You know, take notes of your hair, because it will tell you some things. It will tell you. It'll say, "Mommy, I don't like this. Mommy, I like that." Whatever way your hair talks to you. Sometimes I look at my hair as mommy. You know, it looks at me as mommy, because I am the one that takes good care of it. Other times, like, yo, sister, what you doing? You know, what's up with you? But yeah, so this is what I do to my hair to get my curls to really, really pop. Now, I had other hairline that I was working on, which was hair mask, which will have very similar products. The thing about my products is they'll all have similarities to it, because you want the same properties put in your hair. You know what I mean? You don't want to put bad properties in your hair, and you don't want your hair to have much different properties. You want it to have similarity when you put into your hair, because your hair notices it. Your hair notices things differently, and if it's not good for your hair, it'll spit it out. Basically, you'll feel it. You'll see it in your hair when your hair sheds, and when it gets too frizzy, or whatever the case may be. It's like saying, "I don't need this," or "This is too much." So just look at your hair, pay attention to it. This product will work for you. Tweak how much moisture you want. Like I said, if you're going to use glycerin and humectant and honey, try not to do too much of both, okay? But they're both great, and honey is actually really good also for curls. not just for moisture. All right, guys, I hope you like my video. Like and subscribe. Leave comments behind. Be kind. Be kind to each other. And if you have any ideas that you want to share, I'm always open to them. Okay, we love you. I love you with the love of the Lord, but also I love you from my heart. And I wish you the best. I wish your family the best. Stay healthy. And when I say be safe, put your focus on God and how you want to treat other people and treat people in return in love. Be love. If you don't see that love you want to see, become it. All right? Peace. Love you, love bugs.